Hello everybody, this is BKA Chief bringing you some more MVP Baseball 2005 action. Well, it is time for the Mets to hit the road to take on their road portion of their interleague slate. And now they find themselves in Cleveland taking on the team now known as the Guardians. Yes, I know what it says on the screen. No, I am not referring to that name. Deal with it. So anyway, let's take a look at the pitching matchup. The Mets, as the visitors, will send to the mound Zach Wheeler. Wheeler, 26 years old, and 12 starts so far, however, and has gotten 156 strikeouts. At this point, he needs just 9, or a combination of pitchers gets 9, and the Mets, as a team, will have 800 for the season. Cleveland, on the other hand, will be sending up Barry Zito. Zito, the 38-year-old left-handed veteran, has a 3.3 record with a 4.23 ERA over 76 and 2/3 innings. He may have walked the most out of any pitcher in Cleveland, but it's still not more than his strikeout total of 43. We'll see how that plays out. So there's our starting pitching matchup. Starting lineup is coming up in just a bit. And here is our starting lineups. Visiting New York Mets lineup reads as follows. Leading things off is second baseman Pat McInnes. Following him, because we are in an American League Park, Aaron Carpenter serves as the designated hitter. He'll bat second. Following him in the third hole in the 3 spot is Omar Signs. He's out in left. David Wright will bat cleanup and play third base. Travis d'Arnaud will be calling the game behind the plate, and he will bat fifth. Batting sixth is first baseman Eric Moore. Batting seventh is Jose Reyes. He's out at shortstop. Willie Hayes will be in right field and bat eighth, and rounding things out batting ninth is center fielder Devin Williams. As for Cleveland, here's their lineup. Their shortstop, Eric Sosa, will lead off. Following him is right fielder Takaki Barcelo. Victor Martinez is in the 3 spot in the lineup. He's at second base. Cleanup hitter will be Adrian Gonzalez. He is at first. Graham Bordick will be in the 5 spot in the lineup and play third base. Batting sixth is center fielder Seth Anderson. Ace Connolly will be out in left field and bat 7th. Serving as the designated hitter, batting 8th is Randy Cody. Rounding things out, batting 9th is catcher and Alejandro Wathan. Well, there we have our lineup. First pitch is coming up in just a bit. There's an orange and blue moon horizon on the Cuyahoga River as the Mets find themselves in Cleveland. It is the New York Mets and the Cleveland Guardians. So you see Barry Zito getting his final warm-up tosses in. Zito, long-standing career, getting a chance as Cleveland takes the lead, takes the field just 2.5 up on the Minnesota Twins. And there we see Pat McInnes coming up to the plate, and it looks like we are about ready to start. So here comes the first pitch. Lined into right center, that's a base hit. So the Mets will have a leadoff base runner for Aaron Carpenter. Carpenter started out the season as the regular center fielder. And he flies this one to left field, deep but playable. That'll be the first out as McInnes has to go back to first base. So 1 out, 1 on. Here's Omar Signs. Signs, since coming back from the injury, has been a house on fire. Here and that is going to find the gap. That's going to get down. But wisely, McInnes will stop at third with a very hard-struck single. As Omar Signs finds himself at first base with a hard-struck single. A very good throw, so first and third, 1 out. So here's David Wright. Wright. They say he went. And it is a stolen base for Signs. This is going to be what we're going to see a lot. Speed. Mets and line to the left center field. That's going to get down. 1 run is in. Here comes. He's in, and it's a 2-run double. A 2-run double for Wright, and it's now a 2-0 Mets lead. So here's Travis d'Arnaud with 30 dingers in it so far this year. And throws over to second and right back safely. Throws over again and right is back. And d'Arnaud gets a hold of one to right center. Break out the guac. It's Oppo Taco time. Travis d'Arnaud with his 31st home run of the year. My apologies. A 2-run homer. And it's a 4-0. And it's right now 4-0. So the gap in right center, but play. A running catch by Barcelo. That saves a double, 2 away. So here's Reyes. Grounded to center. And that will do it. But Zito has a rough first inning, giving up 4 hits and 4 runs. So now it'll be Wheeler's time to take on the Cleveland lineup with a 4-run cushion. 156 strikeouts so far, second on the team only to Mr. Richards, but just by 2. We'll see how he does against the Cleveland lineup, and here comes Sosa. Eric Sosa, 259 hitter, 13 homers, 34 runs batted in. It's very unusual, but it's their leadoff hitter that leads the team in home runs. We'll see how that plays out. First pitch. Grounded towards third. David Wright scoops it up on 1 pitch and 1 out to begin the contest, to begin the home half of the first. So here comes Takaki Barcelo. Right-handed hitter, 294 average, 10 homers, 36 RBIs. So one of the key aspects of this game for Wheeler, keep them off the bases. And that's a foul ball. No balls and a strike to the Cleveland right fielder. Swing and a miss at the changeup. And Wheeler's ahead 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Fought off the fastball. Will it stay fair? No. Will it? And Hayes picks it out of the dirt and foul ground. So 2 out and 2 up and 2 quickly set aside. And here's Victor Martinez. Martinez comes into the game with a 342 average, 10 homers, 39 RBIs. A very likely all-star candidate from this team. Leads the team in stolen bases, so this is another guy you have to keep off the base paths. Fastball's in for a called strike at the corner. 0-1 to Cleveland's second baseman. Here comes the 0-1. Change up again looked at. And again it's 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air towards right. And another one off the and they say it's a catch. So 1-2-3 goes Cleveland. We go to the second. Mets up by 4. So here's Willie Hayes. Swing and a miss at the changeup, 0-1. Up the middle, base hit. So he gets things started with a well-struck single. 5th hit of the game so far for New York. So nobody out, runner on first. Devin Williams, the batter. And another. Throws over to first. Throws over to first again. And a base hit for Williams. Rounding third. He's going to get the go ahead. Throw comes in a second, and Hayes is in to score. So it's an RBI single, and it's 5-0. Swing and a miss. The throw. Not in time. So there's another stolen base for New York. And that's going to find a hole, and Williams can just walk on home. He's in to score easily, so Paul finally has got up at the 410 mark, and that's an RBI triple. That's a triple, so that is a triple for McInnes. And for McInnes, that is triple number 37 on the season. And that looks like it is going to be it for Zito. Jason Sprague will take over the pitching. So Zito exits with a runner on third and nobody out in the second. Line drive, and he's greeted rudely. Base hit. The run will score. Heading for second as the throws come. So a line drive double. Lee puts another run across. It's now 7-0 New York. 3 runs in the inning, 7 runs on 8 hits so far this game. So that'll bring up Signs. Singled, stole a base, and scored in his last at-bat. Throws over to second, and back safely is Carpenter. Throws over again, and diving back in. And for a third time, he's back. Fans are starting. Ground ball. Oh, wait a minute. And it looks like... So we're going to wait a scoring decision on that one. And it looks like we have ourselves an injury. And it's going to be Jim Cirillo. So we're going to take a look at the box score here. And Signs is going to get a base hit. So it's going to be a 6. So you're going to be 6-2 to 5 in your scorebooks. And there's going to be... And Jim Cirillo is going to take over. So 1 out. And another set of pickoff throws. Just 1, but it leads to a base hit for right. Heading for third. There it is, Hines, and it's first and third and 1 out. So that call, whether or not it was correct, has cost the Mets a run. So here's Darno, the big blow so far this game. Line drive, base hit into right field. David will go to third and into score. So right now, that run is charged to Sprague. And that's lined in the center field, another base hit. Darno's going to try to score. Throws it to Sosa. No throw to the plate. It's a 2-run double. Well, for Moore. So Moore has himself of 2 RBIs on that one. And it's now 10-0. And Cirillo has been greeted rudely. 10 runs, 12 hits so far. Runner at second, 1 out. Line drive up the middle, base hit. Rounding third and scoring is Moore. Reyes stops at first. It's an RBI single for Reyes. Yes, it's 11-0. So everybody so far has gotten a hit in this game. And, ooh, he may have just missed that. And caught at the wall. And here's Williams. Single, drove in a run, stole a base, and scored. Throws over to first yet again. Reyes is back. Chopped on the ground, past him, base hit. And they're going to call that one a hustle double. They are not going to penalize with an error, so that goes down. So far it's a single, it's a triple, 2 for 2. Hit in the air, fairly deep, it'll be off the top of the fence. 2 runs will easily score. He will hold at second. It's a 2. So as it stands, he now has the single, double, and the triple. So his next at bat, be careful. It's now not. And Cliff Lee, the veteran's getting loose in the bullpen for Cleveland. That's going to bring out the manager, Terry Francona, and Francona being, neither does Cirillo. Runners off. Flared into left, right. That's down for a hit. Barcelo plays that on a hop. And it leads to another run. So a 10-run second inning for the Mets. They saw Jason Sprague leave with an injury. We wish him the best. And Cirillo is exiting. So Cirillo will exit. And left-hander Cliff Lee is coming into the game. We're going to bring up his numbers. So for Cliff Lee, it's going to be appearance number 30, 3-2, 7.2 run ERA. So that'll bring up Signs with a 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. Sits on this one. It's a base hit. They just keep the train a-rolling. Hustling into second, and he will get... And he will get there. So 3 for 3. 14 runs, 17 hits, no errors so far for New York. So 2 on, 2 out for David Wright. He's singled, he's doubled. And that's going to, unfortunately, be the end of the inning for David Wright. But 10 runs come and score. We go to the bottom half of the second. Mets up big. Adrian Gonzalez will come to the plate. Cleveland's got to be a little shell-shocked as Gonzalez comes in, 236 hitter, 11 homers, 38 RBIs, left-handed batter. Cleveland hoping for a bounce back, hoping for a revenge tour season after how it ended, as that swung on and missed on the off-speed, nothing in 1. Cleveland won the AL Central last year with a 101-win season. was up 2-0 in the division series to Anaheim, but unfortunately ended up losing 3 straight, and thus the series. Fastball called strike. And it's 0-2. One thing he's looking for is that first strikeout. And there it is, in there, strike 3 called. Gonzalez down looking on the curveball, nothing, 1 away. So 1 down, 8 to go to 800. Breaking ball's chased, 95 on the slider. So that is 1 rapid, quick slider. And shakes off an 83-mile-per-hour off speed. And quickly behind is Bordick, 0-2. Bordick comes into the game with a .271 average, 7 homers, 25 runs batted in. With 35 runs scored, that's a pretty decent amount. That probably would be a league leader, a team leader somewhere, but not when you've got the likes of Victor Martinez and Ace Connolly, who's got 4. As a matter of fact, Eric Sosa, the leadoff guy, 43. So here's the 0-2. Popped it up. Foul ground. Under it is Moore. He'll have it. 2 away. So here comes Seth Anderson, the center fielder. Anderson, .237, 6 homers, 18 runs driven in. Two-seamer, swung and a miss. Swing and a miss at the two-seamer, nothing in 1. Swing and a miss at the curveball. There's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 101 on the fastball. And there's another strikeout. And the inning is over. So we go to the third. Mets leading by 14. Top of the third now, d'Arnaud to lead off. 2 for 2 with 3 driven in. Down the line. Takes a tumble. Does he still have the play? He does not. Infield hit for... So an infield hit for d'Arnaud. Good effort by both Bordick and Gonzalez to keep the ball in the infield, but it leads to a leadoff base runner. Line drive, base hit for Moore. Stopping at second will be d'Arnaud, and it's first. So it is first and second, nobody out, and Reyes to the plate. So here's Jose Reyes, 1 for 2. Through the wickets, and it's into center field, a base hit. Rounding third is d'Arnaud. He comes in, he'll score. Stopping at third is Moore. And it's now 15-0. So here's Hayes. He's one of only 2 batters that have not so far driven in a run. Reyes is off and running. The pitch is high. The throw, not in time. Another stolen base. I believe that's 3 so far. Grounded towards third. And that'll hold the runner at second and third. 1 away. Little flare. Could be playable. And it's caught, tagging, and score. As Marcelo comes in, tagging and scoring, and that's 16-0. So Williams picks up an RBI, his second of the game. So here's McInnes. He needs a long ball for the cycle. He won't get one. And that'll do. But that will end. Nor will he get a hit as that ends the inning. But the Mets pick up a pair. And lead at 16. Bottom of the third. Bottom third of the order for Cleveland. Here's Ace Connolly. But do not let that fool you. This is still a very strong offensive club, which got off to a rough start early in the year. At the end of April, they found themselves 6 games under 500 and scoring only about 3.8 runs per game. But in the 38 games leading up to this point, they've almost completely turned it around. In those 38 games, they're 12 games over 500, and with scoring nearly 6 runs a game. So the offense has really come alive as of late. As slider's in for a called strike to Connolly, 0-1. Four-seam this will earn him his line. Grounded towards third. David Wright has it. Quick throw. Gets him by a step. 1 down. So here's Randy Cody, the DH. Cody, 260. Cody, 260, 6 homers, 19 RBIs. As they find themselves trailing 16-0. Slider is in for a called strike. That slider has been money. Curveball, and that's a swinging strike. And he gets ahead 0-2. Thrown just 20 pitches so far. 0-2. In there! Strike 3 called on the fastball. Strikeout number 3 so far for Wheeler. And here's Wathan. 9th place hitter in an American League lineup, but 307 is a very good average for any part of the lineup. And swing and a miss at the 2-seamer. 0-1 to Cleveland's catcher. Swing and a miss. And Wheeler quickly ahead, 0-2. In there, strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 4 strikeouts. And Cleveland is dispatched in the third. We are through 3 here by Lake Erie. Mets up big. So here's Aaron Carpenter. Carpenter doubled, singled. And that's a line drive, and that's going to be towards the gap in right center. He's going to be hustling into second with a leadoff double. He's found that hole. So here is... Lines right, hit right to 1 away. So here's David Wright. Doubled and singled. In the air towards right center. Fairly deep. But it's caught at the fence. He takes another one away. So Barcelo takes another one away from David Wright. 2 away. And Lee decides to throw over to right field. Very playable for Barcelo. And so after the leadoff double, the Mets come up empty. So for the first time in this game, the Mets fail to score. We go to the bottom half of the 4th. Still 16-0. So here is Eric Sosa. Sosa grounded to third his first time up, 0 for 1. And their first pitch is in for a called strike. No balls and one strike. To the Cleveland shortstop. Sosa, one of the two fastest runners on the team, 19 stolen bases. Big reason of those guys got to keep them all. Called strike with the slider. And he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch to the right side. McInnes has it, throws to Moore in time. One away. So here's Barcelo, flied into foul ground his first time. Flied out to the right in foul ground his first time up as he takes the curveball for a strike. 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Changeup just missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he pops this one up. Shallow right field. McInnes has it. 2 down. So here's Victor Martinez. Fly to right his first time up, 0-1. Swing and a miss at the slider. Strike 1. Here comes the 1-strike pitch. Down the line, that is a foul ball with the off-speed. Wheeler's got an 0-2 count. 0-2 pitch. Slow chopper. Moore has it. Flips to Wheeler. He's got. Retires the side. 1-2-3 goes Cleveland. We go to the 5th. Mets still have that 16-run lead. So here's Moore, leading his 3rd inning. Off his head, but he has no play. Lined it off the pitcher. We'll hate to see on his condition on how he is, but he's waving the trainers off. It seems like he's okay. So, runner at first, nobody out. Lined up the middle, base hit. More hustling, he'll rake it to 3rd. Throw goes into 2nd, keeps Reyes at 1st. So concerns were there. So another opportunity for Hayes to scribe him to shed that 0 in the RBI column. He has scored a run. And this is going to be disastrous as that's caught by Sosa. And off.
That hit and run play was brutal. That's not even close as to how it's supposed to be done.
And a 6-3 double play. So more bad luck for. And that's a line drive base hit. Hit for Williams. So he has him. So he's like, don't worry about it, I got this. And the run finally does score. It's 17-0. So Hayes has found more bad luck. Hit the ball well, but Sosa just grabbed it out of the air. But Williams picks up the slack. So now, watching for that cycle. Sliders outside, the throw not in time. So another stolen base. So a stolen base, that's 2 for Williams and 4 for New York as a whole. Grounded to him. And that'll do it. So another grounder to short ends the inning. But the Mets scratch out a run, though it could have been more as Hayes' disastrous luck strikes again. So bottom half of the 5th, Gonzalez up, struck out looking his first time up. 2-seam fastball catches the corner for a strike. 0-1. Comes the 0-1. Off speed, swung on and missed. And ahead in the count is Wheeler 0-2 on the slugging Gonzalez. Oh, popped it up. Left side of the infield. David Wright doesn't even have to move. One away. So here's Graham Bordick. Bordick fouled out to first. 0-1. Chases the fastball. 0-1. Swing and a miss to the curve. And he's quickly behind 0-2 to Wheeler. Wheeler looking for that elusive fifth strikeout. And he struck him out with a fastball. Number 5 for the game for Wheeler. 2 out, nobody on here in the 5th. And here's Seth Anderson. He went down swinging his first time up back in the 2nd, 0-1. Slider is in for a call. Strike 1. Change up. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Now to Cleveland's center fielder. 0-2 delivery. Just missed. So 4. The 0-2. Fouled away. Fouls off the fastball. Here's the 1-2. In there! Strike 3 called with the breaking ball. Gets him looking. Side retired. Six strikeouts so far for Wheeler. And we are through 5 here in Cleveland. So they are going to make a change at third. Carlos Wilkins will give Graham. They want to rest Graham Bordick. So it'll be 2, 3, and 4 for New York. Aaron Carpenter hit in the air to left field, but playable for Conley. One away. So here's Signs. 3 for 4. 2 runs scored. Swing and a miss with a slider. 0-1. Line up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 4 hits. Right, 2 for 4. And 3 grounder, 2 away. Up the middle, base hit for Darno. Signs is coming around third. He will score. So they pick up another run. It's now 18-0. Moore drives one to deep left field. Forget it. Way over that high fence in left. 51 homer. There's a 2-run shot for Moore to make it a 20, to make it even 20 runs for New York. And that will be it for Lee. So Lee definitely ate the innings they needed. However, he still leaves giving up 6 runs and 11 hits. So Larmer will come into the game, making his 35th appearance. So here comes Reyes, 3 for 4, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Swing and a miss at the fastball, 0-1. Just
That's some shaky defense and an error will be
ooh,
charged.
and
He let that ball fly him. Bad play.
looks like we're gonna.
Out number 3 as we head to the home half.
And that is call. So more bad news. It's only 5. So that will do it. But the Mets finally will change. So bottom of the order due for Cleveland here in the 6th. Connolly grounded to third his first time up 0 for 1. Pitched by Wheeler. Swing and a miss. 95 on the gun. 0-1. The 0-1. Line caught by Wright. 1 away. Randy Cody struck out looking his first time at the plate. Called strike on the fastball, 0-1. Wheeler with 6 strikeouts through 5 1/3. Hasn't even thrown his 50th pitch yet. Down the line, just foul. And now Cody in the hole, 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And for the second time, he's down on strikes. 2 away. 7 strikeouts so far for Wheeler. It's very likely he might get the 800th strikeout for the team. In for a called strike with the breaking ball. 95-mile-an-hour slider. Swings and misses at the changeup, and Wathan down 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, hit in the air towards right. Playable for Hayes. And the inning will come to an end. We are through 6. Mets with a 20-run lead. So here's Williams, 3 for 3. A pair of stolen bases. Up the middle, base hit, and he's on for the 4th time this year. And he gets himself on for the 4th time. Hit in the air towards center field. He's challenging the ballpark. The ballpark keeps it in, just barely. He's going to be heading for third, and in to score is he. So again, he comes up just a bit short. But it's 21-0. So 3 unassisted on that one, 1 away. So here's Signs, 4 for 5. And that's a little bloop in the left field. That's in for a base hit. So now he's got himself. So he finally has himself an RBI. And here's David Wright. It was ever since the double and a single, it's been 2 flies to right and a ground out. And that one is hit to right center. That is gone. David Wright strikes again. A 2-run shot hit. 2-run shot, his 63rd of the year. And it's 24-0. And the Boo Birds are out in force in Cleveland. So here's Darno. Swings and misses at the fastball. Darno 3 singles and a homer. 4 runs driven in so far. Chasing and caught looking at the And he gets caught looking. Oof, he was completely crossed up by that slider. And here's Moore, who the cycle flies one to center field, but playable. Playable for Anderson, and that'll do it. Time to stretch here in Cleveland. The Mets have stretched this lead. It's now 24-0. So here's Sosa, 0 for 2, a pair of ground balls. One of the keys has definitely been to keep them off the bases, and, well, he has done so exactly that through 6. Swing and a miss at the change, 0-1. Slider swung on and missed. And quickly, Wheeler's ahead 0-2. 7 strikeouts. Can he get number 8? The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Strikeout number 8 for Wheeler. 1 down here in the 7th. This is it. 799 down, 1 to go for 800. And will it be Barcelo that earns that dubious honor? Slider swung and a miss. Oh, 1. Ground ball to short. Reyes scoops it up. Throw is in time to get him. 2 away. Here's Victor Martinez. Fly to right and grounded to first. 0 for 2. First pitch. Fastball hits the mark. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Breaks his bat. And Moore has it. He'll take it to the bag himself. 3 unassisted. And the inning is over. We're going to go to the 8th inning. With the Mets hanging to a 24-run lead. So here's Reyes to the plate. 3 for 5. Flares one into left, but playable for Anderson. Playable for Connolly. 1 pitch and 1 out for Larmer. So Hayes, can he finally break the... And there's the second elusive hit. And it's going to be for extra bases. So after so much frustration, he finally gets another hit. With a double. Fights it off foul. Up the middle, base hit. Hayes coming around third, he'll score. So he is found. He came close. Grounded towards third. And that's out number 2, but heading to second will... So here's Carpenter, 3 for 6. Runner's going up the middle. It's hit up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounding third and scoring is Williams. That's 4 hits for... And Larmer is now been getting roughed up. It's now 26-0 and 2 runs off. Up the middle, base hit. So Saenz is on for the 6th time in the game. And it looks like he's going to head to second with a ground ball. That'll bring David Wright to the plate. Last at bat. He sent one. He sent one to right field. That did come down. And it looks like we're going to have that is going to be the end of Derek Larmer. So we are going to have. That is our 6th pitcher, and it's going to be Ricardo Bridges. We'll face David Wright. Bridges making his 35th appearance. Francona using his entire bullpen. Lined and caught by the first baseman. So that takes 2 runs off the board. So we go to the bottom half of the 8th. Wheeler's still looking for that elusive 800th strikeout for the team. Called strike on the fastball to Gonzalez. It was strikeout number 1 on this game in the back of the 2nd. In the 5th, he popped out to 3rd. Swing and a miss at the change, 0-2. So can he get strikeout number 9? There it is! Called strike 3. So the 800th strikeout is Adrian Gonzalez of Cleveland. And Wheeler was the one to get it. And Carlos Wilkins will get his first at bat. Takes the called strike. Wilkins making his 4th appearance. Just 2 for 8 with a run driven in so far this year. 0-1. Called strike with the slider. And Wilkins behind 0-2. Number 10 as he swings and misses at the fastball, strike 3. So that's 10 strikeouts for Wheeler. Seth Anderson going to look to avoid the dubious hat trick as he struck out twice already, once swinging, the other looking. First pitch swing, he fouls that one off. And he'll avoid the hat trick, but he will not get a base hit as David Wright finds the grounder and throws to first in time. Side retired. We go to the 9th. 26-0 the score. So here's Darno, 4 for 6. Flares this one in a right field, but playable for Barcelo. He makes the catch, 1 away. So Bridges, as he line drive, and that's going to find the gap in left center. Extra bases for Moore. He's heading for second. Will he stop there? He will. Makes a turn and wide, and he is cooked.
Here comes the manager. All the skipper wants is an
So 8-6-4 on that score.
Up next, Jose Reyes.
And on line drive out to second ends the inning. So gives up a hit, but due to a base running blunder, he manages to evade. As we go to the bottom of the 9th, swing and a miss to Connolly. Connolly, the inverse of Vanderson. He has put the ball in play twice, but both times and third time's the charm, or not. That's grounded to the 3rd, 1 away. So Cody, down looking in the 3rd, down swinging in the 6th. Will he be hat-tricked here? Fouled away. Way on the two-seamer. 0-1 to the designated, to Cleveland's designated hitter. Fouled again. And just like that, it's 0-2. Fouled again. Foul ball. So he's fouled off 3 tough pitches. But he is not for hat-tricked. And that's 11. And Cleveland is down to its last out. And it'll be Wathan, 0-2. Struck out looking in the 3rd. Fly to right in the 6th. 26 outs down and 1 to go. Here's Wheeler. First pitch. To center field, and it is down for a hit. So 8 2/3.
He didn't really do anything special on that swing. He put the bat on the ball, didn't get caught, scored a single.
So a little flip lands, and there's a base hit. So after all this one,
Pitcher ahead early, 0-1.
swing and a miss.
43 runs.
So he gives up the 1 hit, but let's see if he can finish this out.
Early swing, and he missed it.
And now they're down to their final strike, 0-2. Popped him up. This should do it.
On the left side.
David Wright comes in on the infield grass to grab it, and the ball game is over. So the Mets come into Cleveland and basically make quick work of the Guardians. Wheeler picks up his 13th win of the year. That'll hand Zito his 4th loss. So our final score, the New York Mets, 26 runs on 36 hits, no errors. The Cleveland Guardians, no runs on 1 hit with 1 error. So thank you for joining us. That's all from this minute. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is BKA Chief signing off, saying good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow.